some shit. Nah, but overall, like, dude, like, okay, I guess I wait till the stream goes up a bit more, but universally with the game mechanic, honestly, it doesn't bother me. It really doesn't bother me. Like when people complain so much about Super Dash, it's like, dude, if you're primarily complaining about Super Dash, but you're mainly playing online, it's like, yeah, Super Dash is actually so strong online. Offline, like for example, when I went to Next Seven, I played. Matter of fact, whenever I play the majority of people, I don't let them Super Dash as much towards me. Like when I fight Necro or Lincoln, mind you, these two are they play the same. They're like super nutty, especially because they like to just go ham with their team. But when they fight each other, all you see is like legit nonstop super dashing. But when they fight me, I legit control that shit because it's like, no, dude, I don't care if you're two characters away from me. I am gonna react with 2H every fucking time. Cause offline, it's just better. You could react to shit. And online, whether it may say 2-3 frame delay, well, at least two. Even though it says two, that shit is bullshit. That shit has to be at least 4 frame delay. Cause
that's what Kizzie was saying. Kizzie was already saying that months ago, by the way.
Yeah, I be getting fucking I be getting what you call it counter hit every time I'm trying to 2H. I'm like, dude, if it's only 2 frame. I can't be that off. Like, you telling me I can't react to that type of shit? Like, I don't know, but I think Super Dash is not. It's not really the problem. I just want the game. I want a healthy game where at one point, even when I used to play KI season 2, where at one point all the character were viable, all the character were healthy for tournament play, and there was actually a lot of diversity in tournaments. That's what I want from the game, to be completely honest. I don't like at Next Level last week. I legit fought Cell Kit Buu primarily 5 times. The last character didn't matter because it was always either Vegeta, a Goku Black. It could be a shitburger for all I care. It's still Kit Buu, Cell, and whatever bullshit. And that it wasn't fun. I'm not really one to complain publicly, but I'm like, damn, dude, this is it. I'm really gonna just fight Cell Kit Buu like consistently. This is kind of lame.
Well, something about that. Oh, and Kizzie, you playing Adult Gohan now. But before I say that, what do you think about his changes?
Everything seems pretty fair. Like,
pretty fine, right?
But the thing is he always had one problem, even though he was godlike, and that's fighting the small character. And I feel like that's gonna get worse. So you're gonna have to pick and choose whether or not you want to deal with that. If you want to be like, oh well, I mean, I still have my amazing tool set. You just got to deal with more shenanigans now. And your go-to damage, your 2L, that game being normalized.
I didn't know that's what they were doing.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it doesn't. It's not an M starter anymore.
Oh. I didn't know that.
That's a lot of damage gone. So we got to see about how that works out as well. So, like I said, hitting the small characters is going to be a little more tough. You know what I mean?
For a player like you, though, would you just play Cell Point against? Because I think that's what Look at someone like Derek. Like, take his team for example. I feel like he could possibly play Kid Buu Point, or doesn't he already play Kid Buu Point? And
yeah, he does.
Yeah, so I think that would mitigate some of it, but then again, you got to think like a team like Sonic's who got 2 small characters, you still got to deal with that,
Yeah, and then there's teams. I think there's going to be some viable teams that probably won't run Go Tanks, Vegeta, Kid Buu. You run into a team like that, what are you gonna do? You know what I mean? That's a legit team.
You're right. I mean? How do you feel about Go Tanks?
I think that character just got mad enabled.
Yeah.
Mad enabled right now.
And you gotta think too, he beat 16 hard now too because of the nerfs. So
So they just made him just next character to the top 5 list. You know.
Yeah, they took away restands though, but like personally, I don't think that shit was ever that good. I think
I think the block stun is what makes it godlike.
yeah, exactly. The blocks. Yeah. I think it should be used as a lockdown assist, not as a reset assist anyway. So I think like I saw a lot of people atting Sonic and being like, LOL, like you got this nerf. But I think he actually the one laughing because they didn't change the block stun on it. So
No, they didn't.
yeah, I think
The block stun is kind of like it's not a force. Well, the reason why the force stun was strong is because the hit was jump cancel.
That's true. Oh,
yeah,
you're right. You're right.
So you know that mix up with itself, you know, it kind of got nerfed really hard. But now, I mean, you kind of can't jump cancel on block anymore. I mean, you can't jump cancel on hit anymore. So now you're just going to use the block stun. You can force somebody to block it. You could literally do perfect attack, and that's legitly like a mix up. You know what I mean with Cell itself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
you're right.
There's going to be ways to like go around it.
You know, one thing they didn't nerf Kizzie about Cell, and I tweeted. I didn't tweet about it, but I was talking to people about the changes. They did. You know he can cross up with medium perfect attack, right? I think that's something that probably should have went away. Speaking.
Oh, you talking about the second hit?
Yeah, when he do like assist perfect attack and it crosses you up, I think that wasn't fair. I think also, yeah. There's sometimes where like I can't do like every time I do the cross up perfect attack, I try to DP and I never could DP it. You can't.
I don't know. Oh, you can't?
You can't.
You talking about with Gohan's DP or Vegeta?
Both.
But yeah, I actually experienced that before. I'm like, I know I DP. Like, why is
bro? I mashed it. I knew what side they were going to do.
Yeah,
I'm like, they're going to do this side. So I was mashing DP the opposite direction. It still didn't come out.
Yeah,
I'm like, what is going? Yeah. I think I lost a couple of games playing Nikomaki doing that, and I was thinking to myself, am I bad or like, you know what I mean?
No, like, I think there's something wonky with the reverse mechanic or something. Sometimes, to be honest.
Rico, why don't you just go down? Just go down, moderate, and whatever, hit every character so we're not all over the place, too.
So we're going to start with what, Goku?
Yeah, Goku.
Fix an issue where the dust effect display for Goku Super Saiyan, obviously. Which other Goku we're talking? Well, yeah, anyway. Kamehameha and Warp Kamehameha continue to be I don't care. This is like, whatever, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
it don't
so
matter.
Goku.
Yeah.
But honestly, I kind of would have liked to see something, just a little something more for Super Saiyan Goku. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Goku. I love this Goku, and I think ultimately he is a very good key component for the team in terms of like a support because of any hit, any raw tagging leads to a hard knockdown synergy for the team. That's the way that I look at him. Goku always being the team player, but I feel like he could use a little dirt or something maybe to help him out, just a little bit when it comes to, especially when he's like he's like your only character, because it's like, oh, I just gotta worry about just 2M. That's it. Who cares about everything else? Just stand block.
Yeah, that's sad. I mean, that's a sad.
Do y'all think he should have got a 2A low? Do y'all think so?
Maybe nah. That would probably put him to because then it would be like, why play black, right? At that point,
Yeah.
I see. Yeah,
but I don't. It's hard to say. Like all these characters, it's hard to say what to add because it'll just pretty much like, oh, okay, back to the meta with this guy now, pretty much, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But no, I think he's probably fine, to be honest. Just obviously solo dolo, he's not so strong. He's only as good as the player, pretty much. I would say.
Yeah, exactly.
Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta. So they fix what?
I'm curious about that character.
Say I didn't actually read his patch notes. So yeah, I
fix an issue where. Yeah, go ahead. No, Kizzie, go ahead. Say.
No, I said he got some pretty interesting fix that I was unaware of.
Yeah, fix an issue where the Vegeta Big Bang attack does not explode when blocked by a Z assist with an armor property such as Android 18. But Android's 18 is not really an armor property. It's just a shield that neglects physical damage, right? And
I guess it could have been. I guess it could have just. That's the wording they used. They probably should have just used
Negate.
when blocked by a barrier or something.
Yeah. That negates pretty much everything except for level 3s and throws. Armor and 18's barrier is two completely different things, in my opinion.
They are. It's not. It's just factually. It's not armor. It's a literal bear. It's a different property. So I don't know. I don't know why they worded it that way.
Right. Fix an issue where a player cannot perform Vanish move when Vegeta Big Bang Attack hits armor property objects such as Broly's. Wait. So cannot. Wait. Does that mean that he can do it or he cannot do it? That he can.
So he can do it now. He used to not be able to vanish.
Oh yeah, so yeah, fuck Broly, right? Yeah, thank you, Arx. Thank you. Make it, yeah. Anyway, modify the damage scaling of Vegeta several Ki Blast move to match with a normal Ki Blast. What did it not scale? Is that it? Pretty much.
I don't think it didn't scale. They always do that. Kizzie, you know what I'm talking about when they doing the air combo and they throw the Ki Blast into the kicks and shit. Or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so the Ki Blast didn't scale when he did that for some reason. I don't know why. It's because he's Vegeta Azul. Like, I don't know why they didn't scale.
They probably they were like, yeah, he doesn't have a beam, so we'll just make his regular Ki Blast, I guess, not scale, right? But I guess they overlook how useful it is because everybody does it. Even like when you see Fame be throwing them shit out like it's nothing half the time. It's like, all right, bro, that shit's annoying actually.
Yeah, it's powerful. It's definitely a good Ki Blast. It's just they normalize the damage.
Modify the amount of damage that is done with the first attack of Vegeta's Niagara Pummel. Is that the air grab shenanigan or
that's the super? I think they nerfed the damage.
I don't agree with that because half the time he has to vanish anyway in the air to get that super, right?
He can get it grounded, which I don't understand why people don't do. But I think the way it hits or something is better when they it does more damage somehow. So that's why they do it that way.
Adjust the Vegeta's on scale of 1 to 10. I'll give you a 3. What move is that?
That's the commander. Don't come at that. Don't come at that man. Move.
Wait, what move is that? I don't even know what move is that.
That's the air throw. When he throws you, he grabs your neck.
All right.
Hey, bro, don't. Hey, he got like.
Hey, look, I just never seen a move have a one sentence name for it.
Look, Kizzie, he don't make the names. You can't.
Yeah, he don't make the names.
Right. So that it's easier now.
He's just doing the job done, man. He's getting the job done.
So it's easier now to grab an opponent and follow with Z assist. Sure.
Oh, that might mean Z assists are DHCs, or are they talking about assists?
No, I think assists. So I think so pretty much he's getting the Android 16 command throw dunk to the assist extensions then, right? Pretty much.
If he got, I think Z assists mean. I hope Z assists mean. No, I think you're right.
No, because there was a Z change if it was super.
Yeah, I think you're right. Maybe it's gonna be.
This is a buff. This is a buff for him then.
Yeah, I think it's a buff.
Oh, this is actually like a legit good buff.
Yeah. Yep. Wow. They're gonna buff.
Make Vegeta great again, dude.
Yeah, they got to, bro. They had to.
Fix an issue where the move sometimes hits an opponent even after they're KO'd. Who cares? Fix an issue where Vegeta invincibility is disabled at the wrong time when executing final flash attack. Interesting. I
wasn't aware of that. The invulns, I didn't understand that. I was like, what? Okay.
Yeah, it's disabled at wrong timing when executing final flash. I don't know. That shit always seems to hit whenever they do it randomly.
Was Rico? Hold on. Was what this Tapioca said? Was watching Fame stream earlier. He thought it meant you can call assist at any time during the dunk, as opposed to. Oh, so yeah, you're right, Rico. It means it's above. Yeah.
Right.
That's
what I'm saying. Like he got the 16 command grab, which I always hated. I'm like, wait, why the 16 has a command grab, dunk, assist, extend? Like, this is so easy mode. Like, are you serious?
Yeah, I mean, it's That's what they trying to make Vegeta great again. So.
But that's this. I think this is so strong of Vegeta because that'd be crazy if he could do the same route as Android 16. Now,
Yeah, he gonna do a lot more damage then. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
Well, I don't. Well, can he do a combo and then do command grab as a link?
That's what he needs to vanish.
Yeah.
No, he needs to vanish, right? He has to vanish for that.
I think in the air. I don't know about on the ground.
Yeah, but can he loop it though? Can he loop it?
No, see,
can't loop it.
I don't know. See that's the question. We would have to wait to see afterwards because that would be scary if he can.
If he can loop it down, yeah.
Hey, I'm a Vegeta player.
Yeah, you talking about all the 16 players going to freaking bar? Like, they about to go to Vegeta.
You want to be Vegeta player?
I wouldn't mind that though, because at least with Vegeta, you still gotta play some sort of neutrals and stuff, as opposed to like, I'm just gonna 5H my way around shit.
Yeah. 5H assist.
Yeah.
Life is good.
That's it going now.
All right, so we got the one and only legendary Super Saiyan that does not live up to his name in this game, but Broly. Fix an issue where the energy ball goes up in the air when Broly gigantic meteor is clash cancel. Once again, who cares about this fixing crap? I never seen all this shit they put up. I never experienced or nor have I seen this like myself from anybody else.
I'm assuming the developers, they've been playing online and they experience it.
Fix it.
So you know what? We need a balance patch the game. It was actually just fixing bugs.
Look, they got hot.
The unseeable bug.
Kizzie, they got hot online. They were like, the players don't know about this shit. They was like, I got hit by it. We taking this shit out.
We taking this shit out, dog.
Yeah. All right, so
now
we got
my game.
Fix an issue where Broly's jumping heavy attack doesn't clash cancel. Once again, I never experienced
what?
This. Yeah, apparently.
I mean, that move never clashed with anything.
Yeah, because it had armor. Like it didn't care.
It had armor.
It didn't care. That's actually the one only legit setup that I have that I do instant air at a certain way after I knock him down, so that if they up-tech, press buttons or whatever, or vanish, you will always hit my armor. That's the only reliable setup that I know with Broly, and the only time that I actually see his armor being super effective. But yeah, another issue. Fix an issue where the power shell effects appear for a split second when Broly like is KO. Who cares about this kind of stuff? I don't get it. Like, oh shit, guys, this might distract the opponent when they see that green shell after you kill Broly already. Like,
yo, patch it. Yo, patch it, young.
Like,
yo, get it out of here. Get it out.
Yeah, like who cares about? Oh, this is the reason why Broly doesn't get played. Yeah, let's fix this issue real quick. Fix an issue where an opponent wall bounces when a player hits the opponent with Broly's gigantic strike with corner on the back. So this is either a nerf, because what you're telling me is that I think gigantic strike is the green orb, the one that comes, melee to projectile. So you're telling me that if you're cutting off or you fix the issue that they don't wall bounce, that means that you're telling me I have to be either point blank range to combo them. You seen that combo you're talking about, right? Combo when I do the green orb and then I do the 5M key blast 5H shenanigans.
Yeah.
So either they're taking away the fact that you start falling down, Broly can still pick you up in time, because if you're at a distance, you still have time to catch up. But if they take that out, so you're telling me that pretty much you're reducing his combo potential. If that is the case, that they quote unquote fix that issue, that's actually then a nerf. Then that's pretty lame. I don't think it's a big nerf if that was to be the case, or a big change. I could just go to my other original combo route. This was a bit more optimal for a bit more damage. But that's really lame if they actually did. If that is the case about that. Fix an issue where hit count doesn't increase when hitting an opponent with Broly's jump heavy and medium.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
And heavy lariat. I don't understand the jump heavy on lariat. Are they pointing out like when you do lariat into Z raw tag?
I don't know what this means.
Like, you know how you do the lariat and then you do like a Goku whatever raw tag, some shit. Are they trying to say that you can't do those extensions?
No, I think it might just be an aesthetic thing. Like the literal combo counter wasn't increasing. I hope.
I guess we will have to wait to see how this affects him mechanically. Though I hope this is not like actually like retarded, like just random changes, nerf, whatever that makes him harder to play or weaker. What was I? Match the number of time Broly's jumping down heavy can endure hits with other moves to allow an opponent to counter hit it with a crouching heavy attack.
Well, that's a nerf.
Yeah, cause 2H you could I was still getting fucking I was still getting Broly's air 2H. I was still getting 2H. I'm pretty sure people weren't doing it randomly. It's just like, oh, he's in the air, I'll do it, and I get clipped. But I don't.
That's the
stomp. Broly stomp.
Stomp.
It's supposed to have.
Yeah, I'm pretty
armor.
sure you could get 2H though. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. I was still getting 2H before the whatever this fixed issue. So if they made it worse, it's like why? This is actually depressing reading. Let me just go to Beerus. I'm not reading anymore. Nah.
You heard him. He said it's depressing.
He said, "Let me go read somebody else."
Fix an issue where Broly's power shell disappear when hit by certain range special move. Once again, I never experienced this. I never seen it.
I'm telling you, man. These guys who developed the game, they know how to break the game down, dude. So they plan on a different game. They plan on a patch ahead of us. So.
Yeah.
They playing in the future.
Yeah, dog.
Fix an issue where Broly is able to cancel into his super attack at the moment he catches an opponent with his eraser blow. The medium and heavy version of the Larry Express, Gigantic Claw, and Gigantic Strike. Was able to cancel his super attack. I'm not.
I mean, that's kind of godlike.
Well, I'm not. His super, like, you're talking about his level 1, right?
Which super? Yeah, what super are they talking about?
I assume so. That's why I said if that is, that's kind of god.
Eraser blow, the medium and heavy. It has to be that.
I don't know, man.
Unless wait, are they trying to say he could level 1 immediately once he hits it? So even at mid screen, because then that's good. If that's what they're trying to say, of like Larry Express, Gigantic Claw, and all that and Strike, then that'd be legit. If that's what they're trying to say.
That would be godlike, but I think they're saying fix an issue where he is able to cancel.
And like pretty much.
But he can't do that already. He can't do that.
No, he can't do that right now. No, he cannot, because the Lariat just knocks him away.
Yeah. So wow, that might be good. Kizzie, right? That might be kind of godlike.
Yeah. Fix an issue with Broly's barrier effect is out of sync when canceling into Sparking Blast Frame 1. Who cares about
what?
That, I don't know. I'm not even gonna get into that. Who cares, bro? I don't know.
What are they playing? Are they playing on the SNES? Like they playing on a different version of the game. Like I've never seen that before. That's crazy.
No, but I do like that. I think that's actually a good buff. Then that any special attack into level 1 mid screen, then yes, finally something worth praising about. But I still don't.
Yeah, I'm actually more afraid of that now. That might really put a lot of damage on the table, man.
Yeah, because right now the corny shit that I have to do is like, oh, I gotta confirm to this and that Vegeta assist, and then extend it, jump, and then do the beam to a super dash, and then do like M light air grab, and then Z change. Oh, I just messed out on Broly's level 1. It's all good. I luckily built enough meter to do a Z change into a level 1 to a 3. I'm still missing out that 20% that would have killed them. They get to random tag and it starts all over again. And it's like, come on, that's mad work.
That's whack. Yeah. I mean, that's whack. Yeah.
You gotta go through an obstacle.
But the thing is, now with that game, it's like, man, like we don't know how the game is going to be changed, but now that's a really strong like tool set to have now
for him
versus what he was having. Which he needed it because I mean, damn, like he couldn't get no level 1s mid screen. You know what I mean? It's gotta. I think every character can kind of do that, right?
Yeah, everyone except Adult Gohan. Everyone.
Yeah, everyone except Adult Gohan.
Yeah, we need to go ahead and we need to go ahead and let don't go on.
Yeah, let him do hard jump H in the air with the up air smash and bounce them and ground bounces so you can get the potential elite.
Hold on, kids. You know they need to go ahead and give Gohan the Z sword from the anime.
Yeah, from the anime from Tapian.
Just go ahead and give him.
Can you be my sensei? Darth Peaches. You sound like you might be a female, so no. My girl will kill me. So yeah, Beerus, the naked cat. Fix an issue where Beerus. Oh, but before I even read, so do you guys, before I even get into about reading Beerus stuff, and Kizzie and Kay, do you guys agree that Beerus really needs like help, like support, buff and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, my dude, he's on life support. At any time the plug is pulled, it's over.
Look, Kizzie, look at his ribs, dog. Like he's not...
Yeah, my boy, he's suffering, dog. He need Patchy to come through, dog. Patchy gotta come through.
All right, do you think the character's as bad as people make him out to be, though?
I think he can't do it, and he can't mix you up, and he can't do what he's supposed to do, which is space control. All his special
attack loses to super dash. That's pretty terrible.
All
I'm saying, if a character loses to the game mechanics of the game badly, then that character wasn't designed well.
Quick question: Beerus, that Jet Li kick he does in the air, is that a special attack?
No, that's his J2H.
J2H. How quick is that?
It's not that quick.
It's not good.
It has a long startup.
Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, can he not like bait out or beat super dashes on reaction like at 3?
No.
You know a character that can do it, Bardock.
What, in the air?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that jump mixer, dude. It beats super dashes pretty cleanly.
Yo, Darth Peach has gone further and beyond. Yo, thank you for subscribing. My girl's still gonna kill you, by the way. So, you may be a sub, but just be careful around the merchandise. But anyway, but yeah,
that's because he's a Saiyan, bro. I'm telling you, he's a Saiyan, bro. I told you, Kizzie, about the Saiyan privilege.
Yeah, I know, dude. The race,
the Saiyan race.
Yeah, so that means that Broly should be legendary
Namekian, dog.
I'm
a Namekian, dude. My people got killed from you, dog. You know what I mean?
Casualties of war.
Yeah, my casualty homies got killed, dog.
My whole planet was a casualty, bro.
All right.
Go ahead, Rico. Go ahead.
Yeah. Let's read. Fix an issue where Beerus standing unique attack, jumping unique attack, and fear of destruction disappear before they destroy what is in the background when reflected. Who? Oh my god, is this like a troll patch? Like, what is this? Like, who cares?
I don't know how they found it.
we gotta protect the background. When he reflects, like what?
Y'all remember the DS? They've been playing with an actual replay. That's how they saw.
Fix an issue where the lower energy ball of the two created by Beerus' heavy version of fear of destruction cannot be repelled by Beerus' attack when it's bounced back without hitting an opponent.
Don't matter.
Don't you?
Yeah.
Fix an issue where Beerus is able to keep shooting ki blasts without an end after hitting an opponent with his Beerus ball in a certain way.
That's the infinite inerted.
So,
really?
wait, hold on. So you're pretty mean. They made this. They pretty much just took the lettuce off the shit sandwich. In other words, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Oh, let's just take off the lettuce and tomato, and he's still a shit sandwich.
Yeah.
Damn, yo, I never. Fix an issue where. Yeah, go ahead.
Hey, at least they keeping them whack though. If a whack character is terrible, let's take all the good things so he can keep being bad.
Yeah,
Bro,
I respect that
I
design
respect
philosophy.
that. Yeah, so at least nobody say yo Beerus has potential. You know, it's already been said about it. He's bad. He's bad.
Damn, fix an issue where Fear of Destruction keeps flashing and making sounds. When it takes hits during a pause. Oh my god! All right.
Yeah, I would kind of like that, Pat. I like that chase.
Yeah. And this is I think this is like the only one buff. Reduce the recovery frame of Beerus' down medium attack to match with other moves. That's
okay. He needs that. By the way, that lad they said we're not gonna be having people partying to Beerus combos. That's fucking hilarious. But that's okay. I played him. He needs that, but like he's not gonna be good or better. That just makes it so it's not trash to do to him. Like you can actually maybe press the button now. Before somebody could fuzzy jump your 2M, backdash, and run all the way forward and punish you, bro. Like,
I don't know why it was that bad. No move is that bad in that game, bro.
Bro, go to the training room and do it right now. Bro.
not even a level 3 is that bad. That's crazy.
That move is true. And then the hurt box on it is horrible, bro.
You can backdash and run forward.
That shit is garbage. Basically, he sucks.
Yeah, God of Destruction, more like God of Joke. Huh.
God of jokes.
God of jokes, dude.
Then we have TN. So before I read this giant essay on TN, honestly, I'm just like TN. I think TN is hella good, dude. Like,
nah, I always said he was good. I always thought he was.
Because I trust me, I've heard some people say TN's not that good, or I'm like, dude, you have like in this kind of game, he has everything you would need. Starting any character that has a starting low, you are probably middle class if you have a starting low.
Oh yeah,
and in this
not
game,
paying too many taxes.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, he has like a quadruple low because he could do low, and 2M. His 2M is also low. He could do the fucking sliding, what you call that Unga move? I
don't know what it's called, but yeah, I know.
Volleyball fist.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That shit. Yeah, that shit. Like this character he has a command throw. Yo, TN is hella good. He's hella good.
I think he's good, bro.
Yeah, if he was a Saiyan, I'll play him in a heartbeat. But he's human, Earthling, alien, third-eyed, weird shit. I'm good, bro. I'm not into the shit.
Hey man, chill out, dog.
We don't fuck with the tri-eye.
The tri-eye.
But yeah, shit. Fix an issue with the character display of the observed when Tien hits an opponent who is positioned at the backside of Tien. I
don't know, bro.
I never seen dude. I have these fixed. Like I never heard of this shit like ever. I don't
know.
That's crazy. Now we got the strongest Earthling, Krillin. Because he's Goku's best friend, so by default he's the strongest Earthling.
That is true.
Krillin Z assist will always throw a rock. What? Unless a player is inputting left when he appears on the screen. So that's a nerf. So no more beam.
No. Basically, they're making it so you can pick when he throws the bean or not. Before it had to be if your character had blue life, he would just throw the bean. Now you can pick. This, by the way, this.
Wait. I'm still confused. But how are you making assist pick?
No, if you hold 4 while you throw the assist, or 6 if you're on the right side, he's going to throw the bean. But if you don't, he just throws the rock. So basically, they're giving you the choice between throwing the rock and throwing the bean.
But isn't that weird? If you press forward, don't you get a Z chain?
No, that's it's left. It's the opposite side.
Left. Yeah, like the blocking. Okay.
Yeah.
That would have been like a troll. Like that. You got to press forward.
That would have been mad trolly, dog.
They would have got us, bro.
Yeah. No, that's really good. That really makes him even a much more powerful support character
look at the second. Yeah, look at the second change. You about
increase the duration of hit stun and the time an opponent isn't able to recover for Krillin assist. Wow. Who said that this character was bad?
I personally don't think he's bad.
I never
think
thought
his
he was
normals
bad.
are garbage. I think his normal suck, but like his mix-up is ridiculous.
Nah,
Like you're not blocking him.
I think his 2H is probably the only thing that kind of.
Yeah, that's terrible.
Yeah,
Dude, his 5L is pretty terrible too.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
they're pretty short.
yeah. I mean, he didn't have that BBC 2H, but he definitely had a lot of utility though. Like his utility and pressure was actually ridiculous, and I fought some not known Krillin that I swear to God I do not want to block against them because the shit that they do with this character is actually pretty obnoxious, dude. It's really annoying.
I never money match a Krillin player. That's all I was saying.
Yeah,
they ain't taking my money, dog. They ain't about to sit there and take my money and give me a sensu bean, dog. I'm good.
They're gonna go give it the Marin.
But he's really. I think he's underrated, to be honest. Super underrated because he's not a popular character. That's always been my thing about certain games, like Injustice and K and all these other games. That the top tier or the more popular character, you find their take a lot easier because the more people play them, the easier it is. But characters like Krillin, back then it used to be like Fulgor. You even had Conrad. Some of the other characters just to like throw out there, just because they weren't popular or just because not a lot of good players were playing the character, people always felt like, oh, but this character needs this and that, whatever. But that's not the case. I feel like Krillin is the same way, where not a lot of the good players that are known that are playing him to figure out or put him on the map. So yeah, I think he's one of the few characters that if they're not careful, they can make him like borderline like another meta. Like, oh, I play Kid Buu when you could just play Krillin pretty much.
Yeah, Kizzie, we don't want that.
Kizzie and I actually experienced this a lot. And we've actually experienced it in tournament. A lot of people think Slayer is bad in Guilty Gear, and that is not a bad character, especially not with the continual buffs that he continues to get. And you because he has that stigma and because he was a poor character before they buffed him, nobody really plays him now. We have a couple Slayer players that are strong, but like there's not a lot of players playing him. And Slayer is definitely a character that you're not trying to money match anyone in Guilty Gear. He can definitely take 2-0. You can get beat by Slayer so fast in tournament, you won't even know what happened. Like by the time the match is over, or you can win the whole round and he'll power bunker you and he just wins. So we've experienced that. Like, so yeah, I would just give an example.
No, I agree. It's always weird when it comes to balance patch because I know they tend to try to listen, but there's certain things that they shouldn't listen to by certain people. Just because a character is not that popular. I'm not saying bad. It's just there's a difference when a character is not popular because him, like I said, him not being that popular it's harder for you to find tech things, whatever, of the character to make it easier for everybody to like learn how to play them or be more effective. All right, so moving on to they put like all the bald dudes like back to back.
Right, back to back, right?
Yeah, Nappa. Now we have King Baldness here, or the Saiyan Bald. Nappa Klappa adjusts to the knockback distance of an opponent so that Nappa's jumping down heavy is more than likely to hit twice. See, so that's cool. That's a nice little. Maybe I guess they thought the choke slam, whatever you want to call that move, needed a buff.
Well, yeah, needed a buff.
Well, so I guess it's gonna hit 2 overheads now, pretty much on the way down. Which that would be that's actually kind of scary because if he has a Cyberman setup and a Cyberman happens to he's about to spit on you, and then this guy comes down with that 2 overhead. So that means that if you don't block the 2 overheads and they spit on you after the 2 hits, then he could probably just get like a grounded combo if that's what this is trying to say. That's pretty dope. By the way, that's just more layers, like 2 overheads for that shit. Yeah. What else? More likely to hit twice. Mitigated. The damage scaling of Nappa is too bad to balance out with other invincibility move. Damage scaling. Are they talking about what is too bad? Is that the 236S or is it level 1? Dude, I'm so bad. I don't remember. Like I don't memorize these characters like special moves names.
Well, I mean they're bad, so you don't really have a reason to really look out for them. But now it's like, yeah, these moves could change. Maybe the stream can help, man. Yo, stream
Yeah,
help.
stream.
Yo, Napa players, help us out, dog.
Yeah, what is Nappa's too bad? Cause I'm horrible. I am a horrible learning. See, somebody even said that. Oh, 214S. I think.
Yeah, that's what I just looked it up.
Oh,
that's
the armor move.
Oh.
To balance out with the other invisibility move, mitigate the damage. I don't. Who cares, bro? Anyway, adjusted damage scaling of Cyberman explosive attacks. That's like super rare case. Maybe it would affect combos that are with the Cyberman and they grab you. Maybe those combo might suffer from it slightly. But other than that, I don't think is that serious. But the too bad seems interesting though. So I'll see how that plays out.
I'm just laughing at who you're going to talk about next. But keep going.
Oh, Yamcha. Oh my god, dude. I don't even know what to say. I really don't have any jokes.
Garbage. This character fucking sucks. All they had to do was change his damage a little bit, make his normalize his damage from the from when you get hit by Rekkas and when you get hit by Wolfang Fist. And he'll be an okay character, but no, they fixed an issue with appearances when a player defeats the.
Oh shit! Are you serious? Like this kind of thing, it's not even worth like writing down. Like, I just felt like whoever was writing this, they had nothing better to do at the office, and they just wanted to look like they were doing their job. Like, oh shit, let me just make it.
Right.
Fix the issue.
They had to meet their quota.
All right, now we got Mr. Big Brain himself, Captain Ginyu. Fix an issue.
He's definitely a big brain.
Fix an issue where the Z assist character is displayed while performing Ginyu's body change. Yeah.
I never seen it, but it happens. So thanks.
Yeah. Fix an issue where Ginyu's jumping heavy attack can put an opponent in a sliding knockdown state in a different timing than other characters. That's pretty interesting, but I never seen this. Never seen this, dude. I wish Sheen was in the chat. He could probably,
What I think that means is, you know how when Ginyu they'll do an air combo and like they how do I say this? They're in the air longer. I think this is what it means. They're in the air longer, so they can like call Ginyu Force members and make you block unseeables. They may have changed that. If not, I don't know what they're talking about. So we'll see.
Yeah, I have no idea. I think it's probably just like some random thing that may occur to Ginyu players.
Yeah, maybe the Ginyu fans got mad offended. It was just like, why can't we be the same? Why can't we be the same? You know what I mean? I'm like, my bad, dog.
Tired of
it. Let's fix the issue. Bro,
keeping the purple people
whoever made
down.
this balance patch is a troll. Because look, after Ginyu, guess who they put another head that looks like a giant Wang that's purple. Hit.
They know what they're doing, bro.
They're trolling, bro. They're like, oh, let's put Hit and Captain Ginyu together. Rainbow Kappa, right? Fix an issue where Z assist characters remain on the screen. In the case of hits, I keep improving hits an opponent. That sounded really confusing, by the way. Hits an opponent while the characters are in their hit stun.
Let's see what move that is. I keep improving. I didn't know Hit could talk. What is
I keep improving.
Oh, that's the stance. That's the stance. Yeah. So apparently they made it so. Who cared? I thought that looked cool. Like seeing the assist characters. They had to watch their homies get pieced up. Like I like that.
Yeah, I think it was dope. I don't think it was. Frieza. All that hype about Frieza. Let's see. Fix an issue where Frieza Death Ball Saucer doesn't vanish after clashing with Broly's powered shell. Yeah.
What does that mean?
Nerf.
Yeah.
Just for the Broly, man. It's just gonna go away now. Like if Broly It's just gonna go away.
Yeah.
That's it.
Extend the inner part of the hitbox for Frieza's crouching heavy. Extend.
They made it. There's a dead zone.
Yeah,
right
no, there's a gap.
Frieza's eye. Yeah.
So okay. Oh, okay, Kami. Yeah. Oh, good shit. They made it full screen now, like the whole ground. Yeah, good shit. Bro.
That's what I want, bro.
Yeah, fuck off.
Hey, you playing, dude? I'm part of his army.
Yeah, you hear this shit, Kizzie? So Frieza has a 2H that covers 3/4 of the screen now. You agree with this?
I'm not about that. I'm
on the payroll. I'm on the payroll, dog.
Nah, I'm not about that, dog.
I'm the one that told him
we
Planet Vegeta.
So wait. So if they improve that means that his assist will be better then, right?
No.
That's what I was thinking.
Nah, that's just the 2H. The 2H is not his assist. That assist is trash.
Oh no, yeah, the 2H is the Psycho Slash, the medium version, right? Yeah.
The assist is the Psycho Slash crap.
Oh, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I get you. All right. Fix an issue where damage scaling isn't properly processed when executing Frieza's. You might not survive this time.
Chill. You're not going. He don't make the names. He don't make the names.
I know, but they really have to. Because I can't tell. Like, are they talking about? Wait, are they gonna talk about the special move now after they say you might not survive? All right, you might not survive this time, and connecting it with following.
So you know what that was, Rico? I'm sure you both saw it on Twitter when Frieza and Team Gohan was doing 100% like with 5 bars just off supers. His super, when you might not survive this time. I'm not saying that shit no more. When you did the purple ball,
the death ball. Yeah.
Nah, you may not survive this time, dog.
Bro, I'm not saying that shit. When you did the big purple ball into the bigger purple ball, it didn't scale. So they nerfed that.
Okay, word. That's good. Let me see. Where am I at? Not surviving. Right. Fix an issue where Frieza's Death Saucer flies in a wrong path when clashed once.
Yeah, basically when it clashed, it started drunk driving and it split up. It started. So hopefully we can get Frieza's alcohol levels down so that shit don't happen.
Pretty good. It's pretty good.
It's ridiculous.
It's a good patch.
Yeah, that character fucking sucks. You didn't even go ahead, Rico. Don't get me started talking about Frieza.
Fix an issue where Frieza, you must die by my hand. You must die by my hand! Exclamation mark. Cannot be executed when getting a hard knockdown by certain move. Nappa's arm break, etc. Yeah, bro. I don't see this. Like, once again, I don't. Especially whenever you're ever gonna really see Frieza versus
Nappa.
Like, yeah, this is a known frequent matchup, you know.
All these fucking Friezas and Nappas in top 8.
Excuse me. Adjusted the damage and the
chill
damage.
Chill out. Don't say it, Rico. Just skip the line. Cause I'm gonna die.
No, I have to read it out, bro. I gotta read. Adjusted the damage and the damage scaling for Frieza's. You might not survive this time. They don't even put a period at the end of that. At the end of that sentence. Yeah, adjusted the damage and the damage scaling. That's cool.
Oh, they keep asking me to talk about Frieza. Basically, he sucks. He's not. I mean, nothing. They didn't change the parts of him that needed changing. His assist didn't change, which is the main thing that needed to go. Hopefully, I'm not saying that, but hopefully the purple ball does more damage now. So if you land in, I ain't saying that shit. So if you land it, hopefully, like, you can get a debt. People won't just take the hit, because what people like to do now against Frieza is if he knocks you down. First of all, they can just play Broly against him and they'll win. But secondly, they like to take the hit on his Okazemi, because he does like 25 damage if he hits you, because he has no J2H and he has no move that allows him to get combos meterless. So a lot of people would take the hit, which is terrible. His specials are terrible. They didn't buff the recovery, which is what he needed on. I'll say it one time. You might not survive this time. They didn't buff the recovery. They like I said, hopefully that change is okay. He's ass. In my opinion, I played him for an extended period of time. I like the character. Me and Killsage played like a first to 50, and when we were done, he was like, "Hey man, you need to drop this character," and I was like, "Yeah, you're probably right." So the character, I don't think the character is good. I thought the changes would help him, but they didn't, and his assist is still arguably one of the worst in the game, in my opinion. So he's ass. Pick 21 or someone else. Sorry, go ahead, Rico.
Yeah. Now, before we read this guy's thing, my opinion, don't stab me, especially you who gang God, even though you're like 20 years old. Don't beat me up for saying this. I personally think Piccolo or Diccolo is not that bad. I think because I seen his interview, I seen how he speaks of the character. I don't even think Apology Man thinks Piccolo the same way. I even told Ed in his face, I'm like, bro, you gotta chill out with that downplaying. You're saying that Piccolo's like actual trash. I don't know, bro. A character that makes you you have to if you don't delay, take, and reflect, you're pretty much gonna get fucked by that Hellzone grenade. Like you have to literally block, and then half of that shit you can barely see it. It's super. The more Piccolos I play, the more manageable it is for you to deal with it. Because once again, you have to delay wake up and reflect. There is one Piccolo player that I'll say this publicly that I did play that I did like the way he did it, because he wouldn't give me the chance to delay wake up and stuff. Was actually CD Junior. So what CD Junior would do is he will actually use the cripple chicken counter arm shit that Piccolo does. He will use it as an actual footsie.
Cripple chicken.
Yeah, because that's what he looks like. He looks like a crackhead trying to inject like crack in his arm, right, or some shit. But so the way that Junior would use it is he will actually use it as like a footsie tool, so that like he knows the spacing that it will always cross up. So if you're not on point, the minute that he chops you, he'll hit confirm it and do Hellzone grenade. So why is it so good? Because the chop, if by the time you get hit by the chop, and that split less than that split second, you don't have the ability to delay tech. So the Hellzone grenade is gonna be, you're gonna be waking up normally into a Hellzone grenade, and then you gotta eat that mix up, because then he could do whatever he wants. That's the one thing that Junior kept doing with Piccolo that I'm like, oh wow, that's actually like some good shit. Because when you watch like Apology Man and Hook, they barely even use that counter. Actually, no, Apology Man actually uses it. Ed actually barely uses it, but Junior actually does every time he confirms that chop. In the footsie neutral department, he will always cancel into Hellzone grenade, which is smart. But if you know you got hit by the chop, it's pretty much too late for you to delay wake up.
Do they run? Do your buddy run Piccolo on point?
No, he runs Piccolo second, I believe.
Second, okay.
He will run. He played. He was playing Bardock Piccolo, Vegeta. He was doing Adult Gohan, Piccolo, Gold Tanks. So that team is cheap.
Damn,
it's hella
cheap.
Yeah, dude, it's hella cheap. He has some really cheap ass shit with Adult Gohan and Gold Tanks that nobody is running. I played them on my stream a few times. He would use since I have like the Z Fighter name, he always changed his name, and he never wanted me to say or announce that it was him because he doesn't want to see people saying the way he played. But yeah, he was actually doing. He has some really cheap ass shit with Gohan and Gold Tanks. You block a beam from full screen, he does Gold Tanks assist right behind it. Gohan gets a free dash up into you block whatever you want. He has some corny, and by corny I mean super effective reset situation with Adult Gohan and Like it's pretty ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie. Hopefully he'll start coming out to tournaments and shit. But,
Too bad that's gone now. When we get to the,
Yeah.
I mean, for somebody who don't want to be seen by anybody, I'm surprised. I'll be amazed if he shows up to a tournament. Yeah.
No, yeah,
If
for
it's
sure.
not-
No, I agree. He was supposed to be at Super TSB. I don't know what's his deal and stuff, but I think he has to start coming out because if they keep doing these changes and taking away all that stuff, it's like, bro, you're kind of all that practice.
It doesn't
going out the
matter.
winner. Yeah.
yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It doesn't matter.
All right, so let's get fix an issue where Piccolo's Z assist doesn't fire the energy blast when used right after a super attack.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I never seen that before.
Likewise. Fix an issue where a player can't block Piccolo's Z assist unless the player is inputting the direction away from an opponent when the opponent switches the positioning of the player main character and the opponent's main character while Piccolo's Z assist homing energy blast is still on the screen.
Basically, they just changed. They and by normalized, I don't mean balanced. I mean normalized, meaning made it the same as all the other characters. When he did, you remember his assist had no cross-up protection. It now has cross-up protection.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't particularly like. I think about like I don't. When I say a character sucks, it's hyperbole, and I mean they're not as good as the strongest characters.
Yeah.
I think Piccolo's problem is that he has a lot of gimmick moves, and that attracts a certain type of player to play him because they like to RPS and things like that. So you're not seeing I feel like you're not seeing his full potential right now because the players.
I do think his air normals are one of the best.
Yeah. His JB/JM is ridiculous. Like,
no, his JL is godlike.
Oh, the chop, right? The slap. Yeah, it's good.
But Piccolo's also I would say he's privileged being a middle class because he has starting lows, right?
Yep.
He has a command grab that he could combo off also and get shit started. Mm-hmm. So I don't think the character is that entirely bad because even blocking Piccolo is actually semi scary because he could open.
I think he's a point character. I'm gonna be honest. I think he's a point character. I think he could play.
I think he could play both. I think he could play mid and point really good, really effective.
Like I don't think his assist is like. I think people are so used to like scumming people out and people not knowing the matchup against Hellzone that they were using him in a way that is indicative of a character, like how people use 18, where they will do whatever Z change her in set play. I don't think he's meant to be used that way. I think when a character has a subpar assist like that, what many options on offense and his stuff that is fake gets stronger with assists, I think that he should be used as a point. I agree with you, though. I think he definitely could be used as a middle character, but I think him and 21 are in the same lane where, yes, you can use them second, but with assists, their weaknesses are covered up by that. So by having 2 assists, I think he would be just a lot stronger. I just think Piccolo players, the people who play Piccolo like to use the quote-unquote fake shit that he does and RPS a lot. And when go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just saying, like, I just think that if they would like pay more attention to covering up the bad parts of him with assists and playing neutral, like no other character has a fireball. That being said, it loses to beams, but no other character has a fireball that will track you, and that will just follow you around, and you have to deal with it. Like I think that's really strong. And if you had like a beam behind you or Vegeta behind you, or Beam and Vegeta, or whatever you may have, it would just be really good. And like you said, he has a low. So I think like the way people are using him is bad. Like, and people in the chat are saying like he doesn't get hard knockdown. 21 doesn't get hard knockdown either.
Bro, look at hard knockdown. What's up?
Yeah, Broly doesn't get. And I think you like meter is definitely important, but when you have
Gohan don't get hard knockdown.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Like just think like 21 doesn't get hard knockdown, and she's arguably top 5 in the game, so that's important. But if you do the chop and they have to block Vegeta assist, they still gonna take a mix up, or if they have to block some sort of assist, they're still taking a mix up. Or if you extend your combo, do chop into Vegeta, you can still get a ton of damage, and the next hit kills. So I don't think that's too valid in my opinion.
I was gonna say that. So 2 different play styles So I obviously I play them both. So look at Apology Man, right? So Apology Man actually, like you just mentioned, if they play around covering up his holes, then they'll be more stronger. So Apology Man does play that way. He does play Piccolo Point, and I don't know if you've seen that next level when he was there. He was actually opening up people with just fucking Piccolo and Vegeta assists and shit.
Yep.
And it was really tricky. And he was abusing that stanky leg move, whatever you call it, jump.
The J, the jump.
The J-
Yeah, that stanky
jam.
leg shit. That shit is hella good. That shit, dude. This guy was doing what is it like the neutral dump and then at the last second air dash to the stanky leg and then low like it was some good shit. He didn't really play around much around the Hellzone grenade unless he could or
Unless
have
it
to.
was or unless it was tight, or you were snapped in, or he had Vegeta making you block Vegeta already.
Yeah.
And that's why I think you're right, Rico.
Versus Ed playstyle was mainly more playing around just the Hellzone grenade. Like he will open you up. He has a good rush down. But I think Apology Man Rushdown was more of him just covering whatever Piccolo was bad for, whatever.
Yeah.
But I can't obviously Vegeta, but they both have Vegeta, but you get what I'm
it's
trying
a
to say.
different play. I completely understand, and I agree with you. It's a different style of play, and I feel like the way Hook plays Piccolo is kind of outdated now due to what they've done to Hellzone, along with how people are defending it now.
Yeah.
Not saying Hook is particularly bad at Piccolo. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying his playstyle, whiffing JM, people are starting to 2H him for whiffing JM, and now people are starting to vanish and do up beams into JM, and now people are reflecting Hellzone.
Delaying wake up to the reflect. Yep.
Exactly.
I was watching Texas. I think Chris G did it one time. He did the Hellzone, and Chris G delay wake up, woke up deflect 2 times. The minute Hook tried to do what was it the jump in attack, it got reflected with the Hellzone. So people finally learning how to fight against that. All Hook has to do is just make now another plan of how to play against around people, defensive options around that, and you're good. You're back in the mix pretty much.
One thing I noticed he was doing as well. I don't know if this is real or not, but what he'll do say for example, he Dragon Rush to tag somebody out. He'll tag somebody out and then do Hellzone,
which is real. That is real.
That's good.
Yeah,
that's good. That was actually
and
good.
I feel like that's a legit real mix-up, and I think he should keep. I think if you want to use Hellzone grenade, he should use it for like that type of state, and that's really strong. You know what I mean? Like, bro, you can't even land safely. You have to block.
You can't.
You know what I mean? Like you coming down praying that you block.
You coming down, yeah. Y'all remember KH2, the final boss battle when
when you see the dude in the chair, the dude in the chair, right?
When he send all the beams at you, bro.
Yeah, man.
That's what it feels like, and I think what Kizzie and Rico's saying is 100. You gotta just evolve, like either, and I think Hook is good what he's doing. I don't like when people complain personally, so I like that he's saying, okay, he thinks Piccolo's bad, so he's dropping him. He's not gonna keep playing Piccolo. I
don't think you should do that, because
that's what I'm saying.
One thing that I told people before, and I think I even told them this like a week ago. I was like, yo, I think it's cool that you're playing Cell, but if you're not like, don't lose your identity just because you want to play meta slave characters
or what you feel like is better, because like we're saying, Piccolo's he's not horrible. Hook just thinks he's horrible because the way he plays isn't working anymore. You guys kind of understand what I'm saying? Like, it's not like, and I'm not. Go ahead.
No, what I was trying to say, like, for example, at Texas when he was playing Cell, and obviously we should be talking about the patch, but overall I still think this is like a good healthy talk with when you're looking at people's point of view of why they're playing a character and this and that, just overall for people that are getting into the scene, that are in the scene, that maybe are still learning or dwell on this idea. So when he was playing Cell, like, yeah, Cell is the better character overall, but we didn't know Hook for Cell. Like, That's not in him to. He could probably play Cell if he gets more time into him. But at heart, he did way better playing Goku Black, Piccolo, and Vegeta. Is Black better than Cell? No, but that's his most.
Who he has the most experience with.
Yeah, most experience, and that's his character. When you actually have a passion with a character, that helps out a lot because it makes you and motivates you to want to play the game at a higher level and to be like like you really want to obviously try to win. If I switch to like Cell with whatever Kid Buu, I'm like, yeah, I could probably play these characters if I had the time better than most of these people. Because, if I am, quote-unquote, the better player, but am I going to have fun? Did I really buy this game, or did I get into this game to play the same 3 characters that everybody else plays? No, like, you're not going to fun. You're not going to have fun. If you was to lose, you're going to feel even more, maybe a bit more lost or feel a bit more some sort of way because you're like, damn. Like, man, I don't really want to play Cell, but I have to in order to, like, compete, whatever, or this and that. Like, you shouldn't ever think that. You should always just go and play with what you know and what is strongest for you. And at the end of the day, like, yeah, winning is cool. Winning may be everything at a certain point, but as long as you have a passion and fun with the game, then don't let the characters determine like who you are. To be honest, that's just my intake. Like, I'm still gonna play Broly after this because I still feel like I'm still developing and learning him, and I just gotta find what makes more sense. Like, recently I started doing a lot more light command grab into raw Z change because I'm like, oh wow,
you're evolving.
Yeah, I'm like, wow, this actually does almost just as much damage or more once they get to 40%, and I don't have to risk in doing mini command grab anymore when light is quicker, and if I have 4 bars, I could just do a level 1 Z change into level 4, and that shit does. Oh no! What I started learning, was light command grab in the corner into Broly's level 1, and then Goku, and then Vegeta could just do another level 1 or another level 3, which does easily over 50%, which is 4 meter if I need it just to finish somebody off. But anyway, that's another discussion. But you want to finish off what you were saying, Kami?
No, I mean, I see. I think what you said is pretty valid. I just think that in this environment and how competitive the games are becoming, I think when you feel like, if you love a character, of course, keep playing them. And like I 100% agree with you. I feel like you're going to be more motivated when you're playing a character you love. But I do think that if you in your heart of hearts believe that you are losing because of X character, or they're not, or you're not good, they're holding you back, then you should switch. But if you feel like there's a long way for you to go as a player, in the system, or even exploring the character, then you should probably continue to play that character. I just think that the environment is so competitive, and when you look at what works and the competition and how strong it is, you do become pretty inclined, myself included. Like, look, I played Cell Buu Black at the recent tournament I won, and it was like, I hate Kid Buu. I'm not too fond of the character, but I could feel the power, and I went with it. That being said, I do feel like if I was playing characters that I liked that were also good, I would have played infinitely better.
Yeah,
I just think that with the competitive nature of the game, it's important to acknowledge your character's weaknesses, your weaknesses, and the strengths of other characters. So if you feel like when Sleep switched from Conrad, when Conrad got nerfed into the ground, like I understand why he would switch. So it's going to be very interesting to see what...
He even dropped the Arbiter too, right?
Yeah, did he drop Arbiter? Yeah, he was just playing Arya, right? Right, Rico?
Yeah, at the end, after they nerf Arbiter, then he went to Arya,
Yeah, so, and I think in situations like that, because say what you want, he actually really liked Conrad. Like, I know him personally. He loves Conrad. Despite how, quote-unquote, cancerous the character is. I don't particularly like using that word as an adjective. But
nah, fuck that. That character was cancerous. But yeah, go ahead.
No, the character was a problem. But, like, it was a big problem. But I see Which basically I'm saying I see what you're saying. I just understand why people do switch. It's just so competitive. It's extremely competitive, and they don't want to. A lot of times they don't want to feel like they're being left behind, or that a worse player is winning just because they're using a better character. I feel like that a lot, to be honest. And no, I take that back. I don't feel like that a lot anymore, but years in the past, I would feel that. And it can hinder you a bit, and it can mess up your focus. But that's all in all, it's going to be very interesting to see what Hook does in the future. Whether he sticks with Piccolo or not. It's going to be interesting.
All right, so now we have the infamous blue-eyed, blonde hair,
goddess,
blow up Android doll.
Whoa. You're not gonna call my girl a blow. You call it. I mean, she's not my girl no more, but I still visit her occasionally.
So wait, you're telling me you will pipe down that cybernetic enhancement?
I am telling you, it may happen, but you guys would not know. I would not tell you guys. I would not broadcast.
How would you go on? Would you KY or vegetable oil? I don't know. But anyway, Android 18 modified the light version of Android 18 back grapple so that the hit count increases when an opponent is smashed into the ground.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Damn.
Doesn't matter.
Also modify the damage value and the damage scaling in accordance with the above modifications. Doesn't matter either.
Doesn't matter. So she's still the same character.
Can you break it down for the stream?
Basically, the back grapple move is her. I believe that's her light command throw. At the moment, like if you land it, sometimes it won't. Because I played her very extensively. Sometimes you can't. Your supers don't work after it. Which they might be talking about with this. It would be cool if you could get a super after that, based upon it actually being a hit now. But at the moment, it doesn't increase the damage modification. So if you do it in a combo, it doesn't scale. So like if I do beam, grapple, and grab them, it won't scale. But you don't get a super after it anyway. So I mean, it doesn't. The move doesn't. It doesn't matter. It's a slow command throw. You shouldn't get hit by it. That's it. Like,
damn, 18. Looks like you're good for that one and done hit and run. I see you.
Yeah, I already did. You see, I don't play her no more.
Yeah.
I've been one.
I see you. All right, now we got the big papa pimp Android H. Now players will be able to recover from the ground when hit by Android's H dynamite driver. What is dynamite driver?
That is the light command throw. So
no more
hard.
No more hard. Yeah, thank the Lord. Even though in your traditional fighting games, command throws are always hard knockdown, but in this case,
this is a true hard knockdown too. You can't tech it.
Yeah, but in this case, with the mobility that this guy have, yeah, fuck that. Fuck that, my friend. Remove the invincibility to range attacks from Android 16 standing heavy, jumping heavy, and crouching.
I was about to ping you, ask Kizzie if you could explain how important that is to the stream, real quick.
Man, that you talking about the H
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta buy a casket. This man getting put to sleep, dude.
Yeah, it's very important.
So wait, that means that he cannot 5H through beams anymore?
You can't 5H through any projectile.
Any projectile. Dude. So,
you see.
So that's kind of. Oh my God! You know what I mean? Like, you know.
I like this because normally when I play against 16, I pick Goku and I still zone them the fuck out. Yeah, good luck now.
You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking like Trunks is gonna even beat him up even more bad. Trunks. I wonder if because his 5S is mad fast, right? And he had Maseko, and it's really hard to kind of tell like if he's doing Maseko
or like, 5S.
Yeah, it's like 5S. So like he can bait you from just doing whatever.
Yeah. You know who he gonna lose to hard, Kizzie? Gotenks.
Yeah.
Good luck. Good luck, bro. Getting past that.
Even Piccolo now too, because just doing orb, you can't 5H that. Because you know how like at the certain knockdown with Piccolo, you do the little orb, and then you could just dash and have the orb like follow you behind you just in case they vanish or do some shit or super that you can just block and still punish them. That orb is still good. Like regardless if it doesn't beat beams, it is still a good defensive. It's still a good defensive too. Yeah. Damn. All right, Andrew 16. Now you have to learn. Now you have to learn how to play some actual neutral. I'm sorry for your 16 players. Learn some neutral, and you just don't have you're not spoiled anymore with any hard knockdown off everything. I'm sorry.
I mean, that being said, he still gets the damage is still there, or he can still touch her death. He still has the good normals. They're good normals. They just don't go through things anymore. So the normals are still good.
Those BBC normals, I hate them, bro. That shit.
Yeah, normals still strong. If you're playing 16 for the hard knockdown, you're probably going to switch. But if you were playing him for the death capabilities, because you like the character or because you like how his offense is structured, then you'll probably keep playing him. But I mean, probably not. But we'll see. We will see. We'll see. Now on to the important one.
Vegeta. Reduce the duration of block stun for Vegeta's Z assist. So I already knew this, and I already said it the minute I saw this the other week when they saw that Vegeta was gonna get quote unquote nerfed. I said at most.
His nerf is actually not that bad.
It's still good. I'm
still gonna use it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, I like the character.
Yeah.
To be honest with you,
to be real with you, what I'm thinking, the way it kind of worked out, it's like you're giving somebody the option to do something more. So I'm just gonna sit there and wait for you to do something anyway because I know that you know that you could do something. So I think it makes people who were trying to mash out of it even more, which makes you kind of get hit harder than what you were originally was going to get hit anyway. So it doesn't really like change anything.
Right.
Like if anything, all it changes like if you got Vegeta assist like full screen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's not like if I'm attacking you, it's a wrap, dog.
Yeah,
like,
it's still gonna play its role, which I always said. I don't care about the players that use him randomly in neutral, just throwing him out. Then yeah, that's no offense, that's dumb of you. If you're using him the way he's meant to be used, as opposed to either create, cover your holes and your offense, and that's a scary Vegeta user because you could use like for example Goku, a block string into the overhead or light tatsu, and then right as the animation or block string is about to end, you sneak in that Vegeta assist, because then if they try to hit you, press a button, you're like, oh shit, wait, it wasn't my turn. He still has Vegeta up. So making it longer, shorter, making it even just 2 hits, it's still not gonna really matter. You're still gonna get blown up by Vegeta. Honestly, I think this will only harm the people that randomly throw him out like in neutral when they're like dashing around and super dashing around, and then they call Vegeta and stuff like that. I think that those are the ones that may take a hit. But other than that, if you're using him to cover your holes or to create opportunities when you're rushing somebody down, then you're fine. You're completely fine.
Right. So what you're saying, you guys are saying like it still functions the same way.
Yeah, it's still gonna be the same way. Gonna be the same way. I don't think Vegeta, the Prince of All Saiyans, is going anywhere, man. He's still gonna be the same shit. And then on top of it, they didn't touch him as a character. Yeah, he's still hella good.
Well, they did touch one thing, but we're not gonna read about it until the end. And I think that's very important to his gameplay. Yeah.
All right, so now we have Gohan.
Adult Blockstring.
Gohan Blanco over here. Yeah, adult Gohan. Modify the property of Gohan's adult. Yeah, no shit, bitch. We see the picture. Down light attacks to match with other light attacks. Yeah, thank you. Because you know, this whole time to this day until last week, I really thought that his 2L was actually a medium attack.
Well, that's how it's scaled.
Yeah, so. but it the way it looks too, it looks like a medium. I'm like, why does this shit hit so hard? Like you get this much damage off that light attack? Damn.
Yeah, super strong. But I mean, he don't got that now. But then again, that being said, that's like something that should go away. So I mean, yeah, and that's not gonna hurt the character too. Kizzie's the Gohan player too, so he'll have more input but that's fine. Personally, I think that's okay.
Yeah, I still think he's going to be good. I think Adult Gohan actually, like I said, the only hard part that he's going to have is like fighting the small characters, you know? But other than that, I still think he's the same.
Word.
I think he, yeah, I mean, I think his damage, I think the way he gets damaged is going to be a little harder to do now because he can't just flail with 2L and pray that Thor and Ragnarok and stuff like that is going to happen. you gotta, you gotta, you kind of have to, earn your keep, you know.
Word.
But he's still good.
Yeah, I think he's still good.
Good luck fighting the small characters. I'll tell you that.
Huh.
If I'm thinking, like, I don't know how they're gonna nerf the legs, but they nerf it. Well, I'm thinking they're gonna nerf it. That dude gonna have some problem with this Kid Buu more.
I don't think they should nerf it too much. I think it should be the same as Gotenks shit,
Yep.
where it gives you the RPS option of you could deflect it if you wants to try to follow up and this and that, as opposed to like a guaranteed true string,
which was stupid.
Yeah, because they make you block, do a string into legs, assist, rinse and repeat. The second assist. The other one is halfway on cooldown. Let me spend 1 meter, EX leg. By the time that finishes, my first assist, then it's rinse and repeat pretty much, right?
And I think they had to do something to that because of the spectators. Not even because of us players. It's just that we was going to have a Nakaru situation where spectators are laughing at the game and laughing at literally how long he could make you block. And that's never good, especially for a new game. Like maybe in a game's like that's like 5 years old, like Marvel, like LOL, Morgan Doom. But like for a game that's only been out 4 or 5 months, we don't need to be having spectators. LOL, this game sucks. Look how long I can make you block. Even though there are options against it, I think that was a big part of why they nerfed it too. Because seeing just the sheer amount of time that you were blocking Adult Gohan was pretty ludicrous. Pretty obnoxious, I feel like, as a spectator to look at that. And, I think, like you guys were saying, hopefully the legs aren't changed too much. But if they are, fuck them. It's like, no, I'm playing. I'm playing. But hopefully, I hope he's still strong. He's definitely still going to be strong. I look forward to seeing how Adult Gohan players are evolve after this patch. I think he's still a super strong character, but Kizzie what he's saying is really important. He already loses to like small characters already, so now it could be worse.
Yeah. Modified Gohan's adult heavy version, mid-air ultimate back attack so that the opponents are not able to ground recover when hit. Heavy version of mid-air ultimate? What?
The back attack, you used to get a hard knockdown if you hit it or something. Or is that only EX, Kizzie?
What?
He do ultimate back attack and he gets the the true hard knockdown.
It's only the EX. It's only the EX.
Oh, so I don't know.
I don't know if you noticed, but you know how like when you're in the air, the L one takes the smash knockdown.
Yes.
But you still be able to up tech and stuff like that. But the EX one, it worked as if like you got fucking level 3. So
so they took that away basically.
Yeah, good luck. That's pretty much what they did.
Reduce the frame advantage of Gohan's heavy version of machine. Yeah, we just talked about when it's blocked by the opponent. Yeah. So I think now is the Gotenk treatment, right? You should probably be able to deflect it, vanish it, and shit like that.
Yeah, you should be able to. You should have the big thing with that change is player interaction. You should still have player interaction. Before it was not. So hopefully, and the way they're patching things, it doesn't look like they're over nerfing characters. So I expect that it still be plus or like maybe +3, +2, just not a true string.
Pasudo God, thank you for going. Has gone further and beyond. Thank you for supporting. I'm highly appreciated. Thank you. Okay, so now moving on to the little pink monkey, aka Kid Bizu, aka Rose. I can't think. Anyway, all right. What else is pink? Never mind. We can't say that on stream. Bars, by the way. Fix an issue.
On hard.
Bars.
On hard, dog.
Alright, Kid Bizu. Fix an issue where Kid Boo's candy beam sometimes hits an opponent for several times. I never seen this.
No, it's they're talking about the sparking candy shit. They basically he could murder you if he hit you with candy because candy beam doesn't scale after it hits you. So now what's going to happen is if you get hit by a candy beam, if they hit you with another one, you're probably going to just tech out immediately. So that had to go.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that shit was like, bro, because the candy beam was better than every projectile.
Yeah,
I mean every like beam. So like the fact you're able to just like
do it.
I want to do 9K and you just do it.
Yeah.
The fact that it was a beam property move where you didn't even
better than a beam. Better than a beam property.
Yeah, so you didn't even.
I don't even know what it is, dude.
You didn't even need to fucking
monkey
vanish
monkey
or anything. Like the animation itself gives you all the time in the world to fucking confirm into whatever you want too. It's like, why does this character have this? Like, what is this? It should have more recovery for it being that good, to be honest.
Bro, that had to go. We all knew that was going to. Like when that was found, I was like, okay, that shit's not gonna be in the game too long. Like it was a lot of things in this game that they are changing are just ridiculous, and that was something that was just ridiculous. Like why does he have boo property moves? Like we gotta dial that back. Like you can't hit people with multiple. You can't do 5 Goku Black beams. You know what I'm saying? Like it's ridiculous. So I'm glad that had to go.
Made a modification to Kid's Boo Pearl Flash so that the damage scaling of super attack is now applied.
Sometimes Pearl Flash didn't scale the right way, and now it should scale always the same. That's one of the most damaging supers in the game. I just started playing him, but to my knowledge, sometimes it doesn't scale the correct way. Now it should.
No, it never did. It always did the amount of damage that it always did, no matter what. No matter how deep of the combo you were in already of the scaling, that his damage always did. And I'm like, oh my, why?
That's the level 1 super, right?
Yeah.
The air super.
Wait,
what? No, I think y'all. Is it Pearl? I thought Pearl Flash was the air super. Let me check.
No, I thought it was the wipe the human annihilation crap.
No, that's what it's called. The wipe the human annihilation. Yeah, Pearl super is the. The wipe the human.
Man, they got the wrong super, man. Oh man.
No, They hit Pearl Flash, so that's what I was saying.
Yeah, man, they got the wrong super, bro. It should have been the other one. The other one should have gotten the shot.
The nerf treatment.
Yeah, because the other one does that guaranteed damage, and you could use it as a support because you can get extend the combo super. I'm like,
you can get extended combos. You can get mix-ups because you can't the 2 of the extinction attacks fall down after DHC, so that's why you're able to get like cross-up, super dash, mix-ups, and stuff like that.
Man, they got the wrong.
But yeah, Pearl Flash had to go though. That did a lot of damage it just wasn't normal lies. So I understand why they changed. They clearly want that extinction attack to be the way it is. So RIP.
All right, so now we're moving on to the other pink thing, the one and only thick goddess, Android 21.
It's my girl.
Fix an issue where the move property of Android 21 Solar Flare, which becomes available after absorbing an opponent, isn't range attacked.
Yeah, it was a garbage interaction that happened. It don't make her better or worse. It's just something that shouldn't have happened. So,
Android 21's total detonation ball has been adjusted so that it now disappears when hit by Broly's powered shell. Detonation ball. What is that one?
That is her freaking the ball. Like before it's just the big ball. Like before when it hit Broly.
But she has quite a few big balls, you feel me?
That is true. That's the spherical ball.
Is that the what is it?
That's not the super. It's just the fireball.
Yeah, the beam property one?
Yeah, it wouldn't like it would go through. Basically, it would go through. It wouldn't hit you, but it wouldn't disappear either. So it would like hit your assist and shit.
Word. All right. Fix an issue where a sound effect, who gives a fuck, isn't played when Android 21 Yeah, I'm not gonna read. Fix an issue where Android 21's hurtbox isn't consistent depending on which mid-air damage rotation is triggered.
I never experienced people not being able to do combos on her. Clearly, somebody at Arxis can't do combos on 21 or something.
Yeah, because every 21 player that I fought against, you get hit by Super Dash, you get hit by M, Light, Fart, Hair. That shit converts into the whole Super Dash loop combo every time.
I don't do.
So I don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. But what Arxis, dude.
But all right, but wait, before we move on, I'll offer. So a lot of people think that she's actually. I personally think that she's hella good. I think she's
top 5.
I think she's on the upper tier. She might be a contender on the 5th spot because 5th spot is usually a wanky spot where there's like a few good mentions to other people that could be there. And the reason why, so her not having a hard knockdown doesn't make her a bad character in my opinion. Because tell me this: how many characters you know in this game off a super dash can convert that into 60%?
Yeah, and if you get 2H by her, that's 8K. So I mean, hey, she's strong. She's super strong, Rico.
And then have you seen some of that setup where when they do instant air H, if you vanish, you still get clipped?
Yep.
Like this character.
I think she has some of the best. Like she has the best air normals in the game. Clearly. Her normals are amazing. She's middle class, right? So she has the 2L.
Yep.
Her 2H is ridiculous. She's and the damage. Like
she has a command throw. She gets more moves depending on character's matchup. Who doesn't have a beam?
Like if she takes a Goku family or a alien character, a beam or a teleport, she's hands down the best character in the game, bar none. Like she's just the best character. Her with the teleport is one of the most obnoxious, not fair things in the game. The beam is also very strong when she gets it. That's the only thing she don't have. If you think about it as a character, she just becomes very strong. And a lot of people are sleeping on her. She's a super strong character. The only problem with her is that her assist is subpar, mediocre, not that great. So I wouldn't use her second. But super, super, super strong. Like I think she's top 4. She's really, really good character. But the way the game is, like you have to have a good assist. So that's why people use Kid Buu over her because her assist is not good.
I don't think anyone should be able to touch the round star. I mean, don't get clipped by her 2M. Just jump away from her.
Yeah, a lot of characters can do that honestly.
But yeah, I think she's hella good because
super strong.
In this state of the game right now, in my personal opinion, I think Adult Gohan is probably the best. Then it's Cell, Kid Buu, or it could be Cell and Kid Buu are tied in my opinion because they're both some monkey ass characters.
Very strong.
And Kid Buu having a small hitbox while doing all that shit is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
And then
crazy.
And then Kid Buu's set play, like when he does his route and then he ends it with that rolling attack, you cannot even mash Vanish because he could just meter you. Or not. It's not even a real meaty, but it's enough frame to stop you from to catch your startup on Vanish. So you have to block him, and then it doesn't matter if you deflect because then he does that stanky leg get in with assists and all that other bullshit. I don't know. Kid was ridiculous, dude. Like he's so obnoxiously like
you gotta I think he's the best character in the game, but it's because all the things you mentioned. But he's one of the best utility characters in the game.
Oh no, yeah. People bitch about Vegeta, but Cell and Kid Buu are right beneath Vegeta's assists because Cell is a weaker version of Vegeta, but it stops Super Dash, so that's the plus side of his. And then Kid Biz over here has a longer duration than Vegeta, so it gives you more times or more layers to try to open up people up and shit.
And he gets double super, so you don't have to use sparking. He can your character. That's something a lot of people don't understand, like how privileged that is. Not having to use sparking or saving a bar because your second character. That basically means that when he has 2 characters, he still gets 3 DHCs.
Yeah.
So that's super powerful. Very strong character.
All right. So let's move on to the character that's always banned at every tournament. Teen Gohan. Teen Gohan.
Yeah.
He might be unbanned after this patch, guys. Maybe, but right now he is permanently banned at majors or tournaments. Right. So Teen Gohan, young Gohan, baby Gohan, and El Nino. All right. Let me stop. Fix an issue where wrong downstate is applied to a character when getting hit by the medium version of Gohan's flying kick high up in the air. Is that the machine gun leg crap? No, nobody knows. Nobody plays Teen Gohan. That's how.
No.
That's how bad.
It's like
Is that a joke or you for real?
explain?
Nah, I'm for real. Kappa. But yeah, what was that, Kizzie?
Nah. What was the move called again?
Flying's kick high up. I think it's called flying kick.
I think that's the kick where when you hit him and you keep pressing the A button.
But he goes
button.
zigzags, right? Zigzag shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Downstate applied to a character when getting hit by the medium. Yeah, I don't think any of us really played Teen Gohan, so I don't think we can really fix the. Unless
that character's kind of godlike though.
No, he is godlike, my friend. He's actually is godlike. Just once again, he's another character that, just like Krillin and some of these, he's not that popular. Where a lot of good players are gathered to play him to showcase how good he is. Shout out to Breaker Dave though. I know that he likes that character. I don't know if you're a pedophile, but no, I'm kidding, Break. Yo, kidding, joke, haha. It's a joke, Dave. Dave. Yo, Dave, it's a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, they're gonna clip that and mail it to.
It's a joke, dude. All right, fix the timing when Gohan 5-hit combos disappear. I never seen this. I don't even know what this means.
The kick move. Like sometimes sometimes it literally like you can't see it.
Right.
While it's happening, so that's it. It don't make him better or nothing.
All right. Fix an issue where the effect was out of sync during Son Gohan. But oh my god! Oh, this is not adult.
Yeah, that was messed up. That said that in the actual patch notes, like the original. Mm-hmm. I think they messed up or they made it. I don't know what that means.
Fix an issue where characters' appearance becomes strange while they are falling when Son Gohan hits an opponent high up in the air with his ground version of the ultimate back attack after potential unleash. But this is adult Gohan. Like, what? I don't.
Yeah. I don't know what this.
Well, why they have it on Teen Gohan? Well, he got lazy. Oh, I don't feel like going back up there. Let me just write it down on Teen Gohan. Just up down here. All right. Any conclusion about Teen Gohan?
I think a lot of I think there are a lot of players who said he's bad, or there are players that a lot of people respect that say he's bad very early. Same thing with Krillin, and they like said his normals are bad or whatever, and that's a lot of people don't play him, but I think he's a pretty good character. Unstable mix-ups, the most damage in the game. Very good ways.
What is it? No meter. He gets like 50, right? Like 50 something. With no
meter? No, it's ridiculous. Like it's a joke how much damage he does. It's more than 21. So massive damage, easy ways in.
Small hitbox character.
Small hitbox, unstable mix-up, DP. Also has a DP, but he sucks. Everyone says he sucks. So, I mean, who am I?
Sure. And then he has that a level. What is it? Is it level 4 or level 5?
No, he has a level 3. What is it? I think it's level 4. Yeah, it's a level 4.
Yeah, one
does
extra
massive damage, and it beats it beats everything. So like say like if Cell and Goku Black or something do level 3 at the same time, they'll clash. His will go right through.
Yeah.
So I think he's a good character, like you and Kizzie said.
All right. Speaking of young kids, we got Mr. Gold Tanks. Fix an issue where the hitbox of Gold Tanks Z assist
level
remains.
5.
So what again? Oh, level 5.
No, yeah, it says level 5. Sorry, guys.
No, you're good. Fix an issue where the hitbox of Gold Tanks Z assist remains even after he has left the screen. I didn't even know that was a thing. Fix an issue where Gotenks jumping heavy can put an opponent in a sliding knockdown state in a different timing other than. See, that was the Captain Ginyu shit that we read earlier.
Yep.
I never. Once again, I rarely ever seen this. Fix an issue where Gotenks Z assist can forcibly put it an already mid-air opponent position back to the ground. Is that the restand?
Yep, they took him away.
Oh, no more restand?
I mean, I didn't think it was that strong.
I don't think so either. I mean, it's just block.
It wasn't strong enough to get like nerfed. It was good, but not. There are other things that in the game that need nerfing other than Gotenks' restand.
Yeah, I don't think. I still think I still think he's a super strong character. Even with this.
Oh, he's ridiculous.
Even with this quote unquote fix, I still think he's OD. Super annoying. Super annoying. All right, we got your man here. Hold on. Before I pull up Cell, I got the perfect thing for Cell. Hold on. Before I even read. Who's subscribed?
Play it.
Bro, I just looked on the internet. Somebody said Cell is not broken, to be honest. He's good, but air normals are whack. S is trash on the ground and in the air. As a big hitbox carry, he has to hold out all the mix-ups. H air perfect attack, not air attack invuln like the ground version. I'm just like, really?
how terrible.
Yo, way too foxy. Thank you for subscribing, man. Highly appreciate that, my brother. Thank you.
Hey, Kizzie, he don't need all that when he can just do perfect attack.
It's just like, wow, man, all those specific stuff sound so tough,
Yeah, man. So he out here struggling, bro.
Here,
bro.
Here,
they just
look at the stream, guy. This is Cell right here. This is Cell's thingamajig.
You thought you'd never see
bro, they just released more videos.
Oh, he found it.
But I'm afraid I cannot say the same thing for Goku.
Turn it up.
Thought you'd never see me again, didn't you? Well, too bad. I'm alive.
This is Cell's patch note.
But I'm afraid I cannot say the same thing for Goku.
That is Cell's patch note, guys.
Bro, real talk, the best one was the Johnny one, dude.
Oh, I saw the Johnny one.
Yeah.
Alright, Cell Psychokinesis crash has been adjusted so that the attack no longer appears behind an opponent.
So they buffed him.
Yeah, they buff his command throw. So does that mean that his command throw tracks now, like anywhere on the screen?
No, you could just do it not anywhere, but I think that means you can do it mid screen now.
To be completely honest, I think it should track. To be honest,
I mean, I think
it's a pretty slow attack, so there is that risk of you using it. Think about it. You promote it to promote the skill, the special move to be used, so that bad players when they try to do it, they get exposed, right? That's your.
I see what they mean. No, the chat. I think they corrected me. You guys know sometimes the command throw will hit you when you're behind him.
Yeah.
I think they just made it so it doesn't do that no more. That's what I do. That's that either they buffed it. Let's hope they didn't buff it because I don't believe he needs anything else. But I think Nino is right. I think it just that weird interaction, like where you see combos of him command throwing you and he's like behind you and shit like that. I think that's what they changed.
But Cell, honestly, if they were to ever do anything to Cell, either meter gain or some damage scaling of some of the shit you get hit by, because
they got to deal with 6H or perfect attack. One of them, he can't. I think the character is good. Like we all play Cell. Well, me and Kizzie play Cell. You know a lot about Cell.
Yeah.
I think the character is strong. He don't need to be nerfed too heavily. I don't really care if they nerf him or not. Like I deal with him just fine. Well, of course, I deal with his strengths. I don't think they're overbearing strengths. But the perfect attack is very strong, and 6H should be a mid. I think people should be able to reflect 6H. I think it being a low is very powerful. And if you guys think about it, no other character has that. Like I don't like things in games where it's like the entire system is this way, but this character just has this thing. And yes, it's a special move, but it's still very strong and allows him to do those extremely long block strings. So, what do you think?
he gets like 4 or 5 lows off of that shit too.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Do you think perfect attack has to go? Because that's what I see a lot. Like perfect attack, people don't like that.
Right.
Perfect attack is the bootleg uppercut.
Yep.
Nah, I just like the rolling attack. That's what that's my shit. When I'm not gonna say scrubs do it. I just find that so scrubby that they'll super dash and then they mash rolling attack. I was fighting.
You're actually a big ball of a hitbox.
It's no hurt box. It's no hurt box.
Yeah, and it hits both sides. Like, and then the who I was playing Sheen too. So Sheen does it differently. So he doesn't do it immediately after a super. He does it a certain way that once he gets above you, it'll calm down, but
Cross you up.
It'll cross you up. Yeah, but the backside of cell is what hits you, and then he just vanishes whether it hits or not. Right. So when the backside hits you and you're on the ground, you cannot deflect the vanish. So he's plus, and then if it did hit you, he gets a combo. I'm like, what is this? This is so dumb. Like, how this shit is hitting me? Like, this is so retarded.
Perfect.
Yeah, fuck this perfect cockroach.
Perfect. Let him rock, bro. He's dead in the show.
Yeah.
It's the
Well,
only
too
way.
bad. I'm alive.
Bro, you gotta play it here. You cut it. We gotta play it one time on screen.
Hold on, what time?
Wait, just play it so we can hear it. He was like, "Well, too bad." That shit was so funny, bro. He was like, "You thought?" Wait, he was like, "You thought I was finished?" Well, too bad. That was, bro. That's like when you walk in. That's like when you walk in and somebody trip you and laugh at you. Like, it's horrible, bro. Like,
I gotta hear it.
You thought
Don't
you'd
laugh
never
at
see
me.
me again, didn't you? Well, too bad.
we can't
I'm
hear
alive.
it. Maybe I gotta cut the stream. Is it? Oh, it's
But
me.
I'm
It's me.
afraid
It's
I
me.
cannot
It's me.
say the same thing for Goku.
Nah,
Want to know how I survived?
Want to know how I survived? Want to know how I survived the patch notes? My fellow Cell players didn't. Nobody really complained as much. That he was fair. You see, my attacks don't do that much damage, and I'm not in the episode anymore, right? Some shit like that.
bro.
Hey, kitty.
You know how stuff get funny as you get older, y'all? Like, Kizzie, when I was younger, like, that wasn't funny to me. Now, he's
Now
like,
it's like a godlike, right?
he's like, well, too bad. Like, don't say too bad to me. Like, I don't want nobody saying that. I'm laughing. I'm going to be... It's gonna be a real
that reminds
serious.
me. That reminds me, like, sort of like Tom Brady too. Tom Brady, whenever like some balance match came out, and I'd be telling him like, "Damn, do I really gotta hold this shit from Aquaman?" He'll look at me with a serious face. Not my problem. Like,
Oh, he's
like, not my problem. I'm like, yeah, but I gotta deal with this and do. Not my problem, Rico. Not my problem. I'm like, all right, man.
that's
All right.
God.
Good talk, bro. All
Hey,
right.
Kizzie, Johnny got buffed. Not my problem. Not my
That's
problem.
crazy.
All right. So now we got the Kid Wonder Trunks. Fix an issue where Trunks sometimes doesn't execute follow-up attacks after hitting an opponent with his Shining Slash.
I never saw that happen. I played him. Kizzie, you ever see that? You played him too. I never saw that.
Nope.
Yeah, somebody at the office, man, they know. They know something. Or maybe Trunks from the future came back and told them to put it in the patch notes, some shit, right?
He said Trunks from the future.
All right, now we got the infamous Goku Negro. Black
Yes.
Goku Black. Made an adjustment so that Goku's black medium and heavy version of the Fierce God Kick no longer locked down even a knocked out opponent.
I don't know what that is. I play him. We've all played Goku Black. I've never seen. If someone can find a clip of what they're talking, that's the one thing in this entire patch. Like, I just don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Like, if someone could find a clip and show us, that'd be cool. But like, I've never seen a dive kick that whiffs, lock someone down. I don't know. So,
All right. Others fix issue where some characters don't instantly transition to their down motion, but keeps performing their super armor move until the end. In the case, blah blah blah, lose all their health by an opponent move, blah 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 blah. Fix an issue where a character reacts and turns back to an opponent after the vanish attack while they are performing certain special move or super attacks such as Goku. Yeah, go yes.
No. Go ahead.
No, I finished that. Go ahead.
No, I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought you
bad.
were. Oh, no, you good. Fix an issue where a character floats in the air for a short period of time, Zamasu, when getting a sliding knockdown by a particular move such as Goku's Black Holy Light Grenade.
Yeah, they took away that 7 light grenade shit. No one was doing it anyway. So
Wait. 7 light. Wait, what?
Yeah.
you never seen it?
No.
No.
You know, you can on 16 and Cell, you could hit them with like 8 light grenade.
Yo, for real?
Yeah. If you do a certain combo and you have 7 bars, you can like Phoenix them. You can kill them.
What? Really?
Bro, it's Goku Negro. It's not Goku. It's not white collar Goku. This is Goku.
Oh,
Black.
you're talking about from the loops. So that was characters.
Yeah, it was character specific, and you have to do a specific combo too. So, and you have to have the meter. So.
Alright, let's see. Fix an issue. Fix an issue where Z assists character fly up high in the air when they are forced to leave the screen by certain moves such as by Goku's Black Slicer Dance, God Slicer Dance.
Just a bug fix. Don't really matter.
Fix an issue where players lose the ability to move properly when the player perform Z reflect against some specific move.
That was that thing where 16 had made like that wall, Rico.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gone.
Also, guys, I'm gonna have to dip out. So it was good chatting with you guys about this.
Yeah, likewise, bro.
Shout out to the stream. Appreciate it. I appreciate having me, Rico. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Yeah, anytime.
Y'all follow Kizzie, bro. Y'all follow, please. Where's Kizzie's Twitter?
Follow him at Y.
And you guys, if you guys don't like what I say, then too bad. I appreciate it. Peace out, guys.
All right, peace out, dude. Yo, hold on. Yo, do you guys see this? Look at this cat. Like, what is she doing? Hold on. Oh, you guys can't really see it. What are you doing, August? You want to say hi to the stream? Say hi. Meow. Meow. Come on, look at the camera. What's up, bitch?
You had the cat in your hands the whole time?
On my lap.
That's
yeah.
a big cat.
Yeah, she's big as fuck. The other one, too. The other one's back there. Let me see. Let me put it down. You see him? Look over there in the back. Blue. Hey, Blue.
This guy, not only can he play full gore, he can also train your cat. Crazy.
No, these are my girl's cat. I like big dogs.
I was about to say.
I love animals, but if I had to pick a pet, I had one before. I had a German Shepherd. I like big dogs.
Oh.
But yeah, these are good cats though. Just the female one, she's always like following me around and shit like that.
The pheromones, dog. The pheromones.
Probably, or you know, I have that effect on all the ladies. You feel me?
Really, I got you.
All right. All right. So let me see what else. So what else we got? We got fix an issue where a player character loses the ability to probably. Fix an issue where a player normal jumping heavy works in the same way as an auto combo. Finisher when an opponent Z assist character leaves the screen. Okay, more.
Yeah, I don't.
Bug fix. Fix an issue of scaling that should be applied to non-recovery frame to prevent a combo loop.
That is taking all the infinites out. All the infinites are gone.
Okay, good. Bro, I'm like, bro, please don't tell me that Broly, they took away Broly shit. Like, why? Fix an issue where a character sliding horizontally when facing downwards when triggering Super Dash. What?
I think they nerfed some of the tracking on certain ways that Super Dash hit you. I think that's makes it so it's not a 360, but maybe just a 120 now. I think that's a nerf to how Super Dash travels, kinda in certain situations. That's what I think, but I don't know.
Fix an issue where the August. Where you going? Hey. All right, fix an issue. Where is it? Fix an issue where certain voices aren't played in certain situation.
Yeah.
Fix KO voices. Increase the duration of throw invincibility.
That's actually really important. That's really important.
Wait, increase the duration of throw invincibility for both air and ground backdash.
Yep, super important.
So wait. So you're telling me if somebody puts you in a block stream assist and then they go for a dragon rush and you're mashing backdash, success backdash?
You should I think it just means if you OSing backdash or you reaction backdash to a Dragon Rush, it won't hit you anymore. Because now, even sometimes now you would still. But I think in the corner, you still gonna get thrown, possibly. Like I think Cell said that too. But I think if you're backdashing OSing or just you reaction backdash, some people like the reaction backdash to Dragon Rush, you won't get thrown. Which is, all you people complain about Dragon Rush, we say it's techable, some say it's not. Now you have another option to deal with it.
Nah, Dragon Rush is kind of cancer, dude. I can't explain that. There's some situations online where people do an assist, like a block string to an assist, and then they do like a Dragon Rush, like a meaty Dragon Rush.
Yeah.
So you see it. So you're like, okay, let me match Dragon Rush, but then you still get grabbed, and it's like, wait,
it's a variable tech frame.
Yeah, exactly. Is it because the blocks, since I just come out of block stun, and Dragon Rush startup frame is slow, that like Dragon Rush is guaranteed, like you don't really have a tech window? That's
it's lame. Weird. I think you gotta tech it like later.
It's
very weird.
Fiction issue where a player's main character is able to cancel move to what are you doing, August? Let me fuck you up. Anyway, to another move even when they are whiffing, in the case player team fireballs got reflected by an opponent or super dash.
That's the big thing with Vegeta. So how you do like I think that's the big thing with Vegeta. Hold on. Well, fixing like, issue. Like you can't DP anymore. Like if you do JS, if they super dash at you, no more DP.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I
think it makes the game.
I don't think you should be super dashing at Vegeta anyway when he's in the air, but
yeah, I think they could have kept that.
But if that's the case, then they should take out the mechanic of whiffing Ki Blast or like 2 H's and shit, like into Vanish should be taken out too.
I don't disagree with you based on what they're saying, but they didn't do it, so
yeah, because that's not fun. Oh, this guy did a Ki Blast. I reacted with a level 3. Oh wait, Ki Blast is just consider a 1 button normal. He could just still vanish and bait you.
I think it's because maybe they're thinking because this uses meter, but not being able to cancel air. Does it only say special moves, or does it say like normal moves as well? Like for that,
it says another move. So I'm assuming because Ki Blast is considered a regular button, so another move will be a special move. So I would assume only special moves.
Well, some characters can do like Ki Blast into 2H, or so that would be a big nerf to like a character like Frieza. That would be horrible for him if he can 2H you after you super dash his Ki Blast. But we'll see when the patch comes out. But that's a pretty big change. There's also a big change to reflect too.
Yeah, I saw it.
Maybe something just harder to. That means like people who mash reflect. It's probably gonna be hard to do now. So,
thank you, because some people be mashing out of their ass.
Yeah, so they made it. They're gonna make it a bit more skillful. So
no more up back key. I'm still doing that shit, bro. I don't give a fuck. I'm still doing that shit.
Is able to cancel to another. Yeah.
Why is guard cancel still garbage? It's not garbage. You just gotta be smart about it. You gotta be smart. You gotta react to certain buttons, certain routes accordingly once you see it. Because the minute you hesitate or you're too late, that's on you. What is wrong with this cat?
That's your boy.
No, there's a stray cat outside. That's fucking me on. Hold on.
Hey, but yeah, I think
Yeah, hold on. Let me, cause my girl has a bad habit of feeding these fucking stray cats. Hold on. You can talk to them. I'll be right back.
Okay. That's like we were saying though. The change to Ki Blast not being able to DP, it's a pretty big change. It's gonna nerf some of the zoning in the game. I don't know how you guys feel about that. I don't like it. I think people should be more wary of how they super dash. but I feel like that could be a problem. So I don't. And you said I don't think Super Dash or Vanish needed to be reworked per se. I think maybe you could take the air options away from Super Dash, but all in all, I think it's pretty fine. Guard cancel is risk reward. Vanish isn't really. I think Vanish is risk reward too, because like you guys are seeing now, if you get 2H by Cell, like you're dying. You get 2H by 21, you're dead. A lot of characters are coming up with like death combos from you getting 2H off vanishes, and it's not always plus, you know. So that's what I think about those things, at least. Vegeta definitely did. Vegeta's definitely changed. What up, Common Sense? Vegeta's definitely changed for worse. But like it's not that bad. It's not that bad. Doesn't it change to help Piccolo? The thing with Piccolo is that like that state when you're reflecting a Ki Blast, you're put in a state where you can just reflect more things. So I don't think it helps Piccolo. If you can't vanish Ki Blast on whiffs, can you punish raw level 1s now? No, I believe you still can vanish Ki Blast on whiffs. I just think you can't go into other moves when they super dash.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
Do you think it's fair that Vanish on block, that Vanish is plus on block, but guard canceling is not? They both cost a bar. My thing is I don't want them to improve or buff defensive options, because as it is, there's a lot of people that don't even try to block to begin with. There's a lot of people that once you hit them, they start holding out Z change, assist button to up jumping and gaps. So it's like a scramble random thing going on sometime. Then you got to deal with the deflect and then like guard. Like no, I don't like just learn how to block, dude. Like I get it that blocking is a bad thing in these kind of games. I think they're doable, especially offline. But if you want to be a better player, learn how to hold your own. You can't just fucking rely on chicken blocking to the random tag-ins to guard. Like you cannot always run to a mechanic to try to get out of a situation. Blocking is part of fighting game. Learn to block.
Yeah, I think personally, I think they should leave the defensive stuff alone for now. I think everything they did in this patch system wise was pretty good. Maybe the Ki Blast Super Dash thing is not the greatest, but I think defense definitely is fine. Like Rico was saying, we don't need like guard cancel. You guys got to think too. Like think about the amount of blue life that characters regain too in this game. Like if they did buff guard cancel, they would have to do a lot of things. And raw tags are super dashes that people can kill you off now. So I feel like defensive options are already pretty strong in this game. It's just that guard cancel, it maybe could be a bit stronger, but I mean, like he did make a good point. Whereas if you do it at the correct time, you're still going to get your guard cancel. So
yeah, like there's good players where I run into them, and I'm like, oh wow, you got all the set play good stuff, but the minute you get them blocking, dude, they Z change or raw tagging for no reason. Like half them, you do 20% health damage. Oh, I got blue health lingering. Let me Z change or start holding on. I'm like, bro, it's not even that serious. Just block. You could be a better player, or you could probably stomp me out if you actually just block half my shit, but you don't even attempt to block. Yeah. I don't get that. I don't get that mentality when people play like, oh yeah, I just don't like blocking. It's like, the fuck? What kind of shit is that? Well, why play fighting game? Go play one player games or something. Then like I don't get it. Bro. Like, what the fuck? Oh, Ricky, you don't get the bro. They're nothing, dude. The only one change, I'll go back up to it. The only one change, I'll go back up to it, bro. So all this shit that I'm highlighting, most of this shit doesn't matter. Like some of this shit, the only one that seemed interesting was this one right here. The fix an issue where Broly is able to cancel into his super attack at the moment he catches an opponent with his eraser blow, the medium and heavy versions of Lariat Express, Gigantic Claw, and Gigantic Strike. So any of his special move, from what I'm reading, he can go straight into level 1, so anywhere on the screen, right? So hopefully that is the case. Everything else is just some visual bullshit bug fix things that it's just whatever, bro. But hopefully, I think this should be okay. I think I like that change. I like that.
Yeah. I'm about to head out though. Same with Kizzie. Like Kizzie, I'm gonna get out of here since we just about. I think we covered everything. Is there anything we missed?
No. I think we spoke about Super Dash, Vanish. I mean, I don't think Vanish is that. I think Vanish is fine.
I think Vanish is fine.
Reflect, Deflect. All the character changes so far. The only thing that I really liked them to see. I don't know. Arcs don't do costumes, do they?
Nah, they don't. You only get palettes for the most part. I would love more costumes.
Definitely, bro. They should really consider all that money they made with the what you call it?
The season pass?
No. I would love them to actually have the canon costumes in the game. Like, you know how Tien has different costume, Goku has different ones and shit. Or Goku
I would like it too.
Like the fucked up clothing too. Or make Vegeta have like another costume like Majin Vegeta and shit like that.
Cool. It would be super cool.
But
they don't never do it in none of their games though. To my knowledge, at least. But I thank you for having me, dude. It was really cool hearing 3 different takes on the patch. I think a lot of people liked it. I'm gonna talk to you probably more later today, but thank you for having me on stream. Everyone, thanks for listening to what I had to say and us talking. I hope y'all really have fun hearing the jokes and everything.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow the scumbag Kami making people rage quit. Kappa. You know what I'm saying?
Them level 3s, though.
You gotta chill out with that, bro. That shit.
I gotta. Only level 1s, bro. I'm gonna stop that shit. I'm gonna get out of here, man. Thanks again for having me, bro.
All right, likewise. Deuces. All right, guys. I can't play Dragon Ball at the moment, momentarily. I don't know if you guys want me to keep streaming. I think I should go host somebody because my stick is giving me some issues at the moment.
Oh.
So what I am going to do, I'm going to host somebody that's streaming. But anyway, thank you guys for stopping by. Thank you guys for subscribing. I highly appreciate it. My stick should be coming in today, if not by tomorrow at least. So I'll catch you guys. Play the clip of Cell one last time. I got you, my man. Hold on. Before I do that, I'm gonna host somebody too, though. Hold on. And those of you concerned about Cell, how Cell went in the patch notes, here is Cell.
I'm the blast. What? You thought you'd never see me again, didn't you? You thought you'd never see me again, didn't you? Well, too bad. I'm alive. But I'm afraid I cannot say the same thing for Go.
For the cast.
You thought you'd never see me again, didn't you? Well, too bad. I'm alive. But I'm afraid I cannot say the same thing.
The same thing for Android 16. Right? Alright, anyway. Make sure you guys give this man... Check him out, man. He's a cool dude. Real cool cat. So, hold on. Alright, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll catch you guys either later today or tomorrow. Peace.